Rivers turn to oceans, oceans tide you home. Home is where the heart is, your heart had to roam. Drifting over bridges, never to return. Watching bridges burn, your driftwood floating on the water, breaking into pieces, pieces, pieces. Just driftwood, hollow and of no use. Waterfalls will find you, bind you, grind you. And you really didn't think this could happen, but this really is the end of the line. So I'm sorry that you turned to driftwood, but you've been drifting for a long, long time. How's it going, folks? This is Wayne R, back for another lesson, and that is Travis and Driftwood. And if you look further down in my lessons, I actually did a cover version with this with Rod, who today is sat the other side of the camera. You can't see him. Say hello, Rod.
Hello.
Right. So, and I've been overwhelmed with requests for this one. I've had about 3 people, so I've been absolutely overwhelmed. So, but I thought it's a great song anyway. I was going to put this up. I've been meaning to do it for a while. Actually, you know, I actually love this album that it came from. So, but anyway, let's get to it. So, first of all, you're going to want your capo on the 7th fret. Okay, and it's quite high up, so it makes the chords a little bit difficult to play. But I'll show you, you know, different ways that you can play the chords, or different ways that work for me anyway, with having quite big fingers. But capo on the 7th fret, and so I'm going to go, because there's a few different bits in this, but we basically repeat. So when you've got the main bits down, you basically got the song. So we'll go over the intro first. So the chords for the intro are an E minor, an A sus4, and an A. Okay, so that will be E minor, A sus4, A. Okay, so there's a count of 4 on the E, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 2 counts on obviously the A sus4 and the A. Now the way I play an A, because with the capo being so high, the frets are really close together, so it's really difficult to get all 3 fingers, you know, to get that A chord down. You know, I can do it, but every now and again, you know, it's quite difficult. So I actually play the A with 1 finger, you know, a bit like a bard A. But what you've actually got to do, you've got to be able to curl your finger up at the bottom and able to leave the, you know, the top E string open. So if you can do it like that, it's going to make life a little bit easier. It does for me anyway. And then for the A sus4 chord, all we've got to do then is put the 2nd finger on the B string on the 3rd fret, and then lift off to the A like that. Okay. So it just makes the change in playing the chord a lot easier. So. Okay, and the strumming pattern on that I use will be down, down, up, down, up, down, down, down. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, down. That will be down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, so that's the intro. Now going into the verse, so the first chord we want is a D, so we want D, a G6. Now what a G6 is, it's like the 4-fingered G without the little finger on the top E string. So we're leaving the top E string open, but we're keeping the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret on the B string. It just gives you a slightly different voicing of the G. So that will be D, G6, A sus4, to the A again, same again, A sus4, A, D, G, A sus4, A, D, G, A sus4, A, and then at the end of that verse you hang on an A7 chord. So that's going in the chorus. So I'll just sing that through, and the strumming on this one, because the chords are like half measure chords, so on each chord it will be down, 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 up. Okay, so down. Okay, so I'll just sing that through so you know exactly what we're doing. So it'd be everything is open, nothing is set in stone. Rivers turn to oceans, oceans tide you home. Home is where the heart is, your heart had to roam. Drifting over bridges, never to return. A7, watching bridges burn. Okay, then we go into the chorus, which is a D. So A, E minor, and to the G6. Again, so D, A, E minor, then into the G6. So with the words that will go, driftwood floating on the water, breaking into pieces, pieces, pieces. Just driftwood, hollow end of no use. Waterfalls will bind you, bind you, grind you. Okay, so then we go into verse 2, which is exactly the same as verse 1. Then we do the chorus again, but then, oh sorry, before the second chorus we've got like a pre-chorus. Now what the pre-chorus will be is a bit where it goes, and you really didn't think this could happen, but this really is the end of the line. I'm sorry that you turned to driftwood, but you've been drifting for a long, long time. Okay, so the chords for that will be an E minor, so A sus4, A, E minor, A sus4, A, D, A, E, G6. Been drifting for a long, long D. Then we got what will be the solo, so the solo will be E, A sus4, A, E minor, sorry, A sus4, A, E minor, A sus4, A, and then we hold on the E minor for 2 beats. 1, 2, 3. Then we go into verse 3, which is the same as verse 1, okay. Then we got the chorus, and then the ending is just slightly different at the ending, so the last chorus will go, so I'm sorry that you turned to driftwood. You've been drifting for a long, long time. But you've been drifting for a long, long, drifting for a long, long, been drifting for a long, long time. Mess that up with the singing a little bit, I'll just do that again. So the chords that you're going to want for the chorus, which is sort of the outro chorus, is a D. I'm sorry, A turned to E minor, but you've been G6 for a long, long D. But you've been E minor for a long, long. But you've been drifting for a long, long, drifting for a long, long time. Okay, so that's like the outro chorus, and that's pretty much everything. If you want to see the song in full, obviously I've got a good cover version up of this a bit earlier on in my lessons that I did not so long ago, and then I think watching that and watching this tutorial you're going to get the gist of it. So a great song to get down, you know what I mean, brilliant acoustic song. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed, and thanks for all your support and all the great comments what I've had. You know, I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Please spread the word. You know, the more the merrier. Tell your friends about me, or your girlfriends, or your boyfriends, or your mum and dad. You know what I mean. Spread the word, and I will catch you for another lesson very soon. Take care.